Hello, welcome back again with me. I'm Marica Pradana. You can call me Maritz. And now we want to learn about English Proficiency Test. In English, we have so many tests that we can use, and we can use it for apply a job or apply a scholarship or just a test for university and college students. So I choose four tests in this video, and okay, let's check out the first test. The first test is TOEFL ITP. The ITP is Institutional Testing Program. And in here, the purpose and the function is the test is mainly used for international purpose by institution like universities, language school, and to assess English proficiency. It's often used for placement into course progress monitoring within a program or an exit exam. It's not typically used for admission to international university. So I think this is the traditional one of the test, that is TOEFL ITP. And the structure and the test section is, the first is listening comprehension. It is test your ability to understand spoken of English. And the second is structure and written expression, and it is to assess your knowledge of English grammar and correct sentence formation. And the last structure is reading comprehension. It is to evaluate your ability to understand academic reading passage. And in here there is a scoring and assessment system. That is, the score are typically report on a scale of 310 until 677. There is no pass or fail in here. Your score is indicate your proficiency level. So I think this is the basic one, I think. And the usage and the international recognition is primarily used within the institution for internal assessment, less than recognition. Internationally for university admission, compared to TOEFL IBT and or IELTS. And the differences or the uniqueness, it is based on paper, or I think this is directly. So I think this is a traditional one, so we still use paper in this test. Test and use are older tests, content previous exam. TOEFL is like generally less expensive than IBT and only available through the institution, is like on our campus or our anything institution in real life. So we cannot do it everywhere, but we can do in some institution. So I think this is directly and the traditional one. And we move to the next test, that is TOEFL IBT. TOEFL, it means internet-based test. So from here we know that internet-based test, we can know that this is the test that use it, or we can test, we can go test this TOEFL IBT in everywhere, I think. So it must be in internet, so we can access it anywhere. And the purpose and the function, this is a widely recognized use for academic admission to universities and institutions worldwide, especially in North America. It is assess your ability to understand English at the university level. So I think on the North American, and the fact is over there are it is a common test for there, because it is to test the understand of the English in the university level. And the next is the structure and the test section of the TOEFL IBT. The first one, there is a 4 in here, different with the last one that is only 3, and in here there is a 4. There are 4 sections. That is, the first is reading, and the second is listening, and the third is speaking, and the last is writing. Yeah, I think this is different, and the section of each section of the test is different. Like the first is reading, understanding academic text, and the second is understanding lecture and conversation, and the third is expressing your ideas clearly and coherently on the academic topic, and the last is writing. It is like writing essay or based on the reading and listening possess. And yeah, over there is also the essay or listening and anything, so you have to try to writing again or write what the test want. And the next is scoring and assessment system. Each section is scored by 0 to 30. For total of the score of the score is 0 to 120. Score are valid for 2 years. In here, we can know, or we can, if we want to, if we test using the IBT, TOEFL IBT, we can use it, the score, and it is valid for 2 years. So I think this is like the expired is almost 2 years, so I think it's a long time. And the next is the usage and the international recognition. Highly recognized and accepted by 1,000 of the university in over 150 countries, particularly in US and Canada. Yeah, I think over there they're also use it for this test, and yeah, I think they more like this test because I think it can be do it in everywhere or anywhere. We can what we want or when it where, or I think yeah, we can do it everywhere. And the last is the differences and the uniqueness of the TOEFL IBT. That is, it is only online test and taken at the test center or at home. I said that this is the online test, so I think this is the best one for yeah, I think we need the traditional, but I think this is the alternative of we don't want to be in traditional way, but this is very modern. Yeah, I think it's only take at home with the proctoring, and it is integrate skills. You might be read a passage, listen to lecture, and then speak and write about it. And I think yeah, I think this is an easy test. Not easy what the test is, but everyone in the world right now, nobody can access the internet. So I think this test is very recommended for the Gen Z right now, I think. And the next of the test is IELTS. IELTS is, I know it from when I was in elementary school, but I don't really get the test. And the IELTS is International English Language Testing System, and the purpose and the function. IELTS is another globally recognized test used for academic. So I think this is same as with IBT, but this is more globally recognized for academic things, or immigration. I think is okay, and also the professional purpose too. You can apply for job, or you want to be a lecturer or anything. I think we have to use the IELTS, and it is assess your ability to communicate in English in real life situation. I don't know what is the meaning of real life situation. I think we have to check the next slide. Okay, we move into the structure and text section of the IELTS. The first one is listening, the second is reading, and the third is writing, and the last is speaking. I think it's a little bit same with the IBT before. And the listening is understanding conversation and monologue. I think this is good for this test, because this is in university life, or we can know from our real life that is a monologue, or uh, we we have to talk with ourselves first, then we have to talk with ourselves first, then we try to talk to another. And the reading is understanding various various type of text. It is like article, report, or anything. And also for the writing, I think I like this one. It is writing in here is producing written response. It is like essay, letter, or report. Yeah, I really like to write a letter, or yeah, essay. I think I like it because it is exciting. Yeah, I think for me. And the last is speaking. A face-to-face interview with an examiners. So I think this is on online, but we have to face to face. I think we have to face to face, but we can do it everywhere. If there is an online, there is an online offline also. I think we use many platform or many application that we can know. We can right now face to face for in internet connection, or we can just face to face directly, or yeah, anything about it. The point in here is speaking is face to face to interview within the face to face interview within the examiners, because I think this is to test the real life situation communication, real life communication situation. And the next is scoring system and scoring and assessment system. The score are reported on the band scale from 0 to 9. Within a half band is like 9.5 or 7. And each section get the band get a band score, and then overall band score is calculated. And also it's same with IBT. Score are valid for 2 years. Yeah, I think this is a long time, but yeah, not really long, but we can use it for 2 years. And the usage and international recognition, it is accepted to 1,000 of organizations worldwide, including university employees or personal bodies, and immigration too. I think immigration authorities in country like UK, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. Yeah, I think it is often used over there. Yeah, I think. And the differences and the uniqueness of the test is offered two modules: academic for the higher education, and the general training for immigration or vocational purpose. Yeah, I think this is a good test. And the speaking test is a direct interaction within a human examiner with someone. With some texts are preferred, it can be taken by a paper, but it can be good if we face to face with the examiner too. So I think this is uniqueness of the test. I mean, from the last one is that is the flexibility of the test. Yeah, I think. And this is the last test that I choose. That is Duolingo English test. From the first that we know, that is traditional, and the second and the third it is a modern, and the last is I think is very modern, but this is a special one. Yeah, I think. The Duolingo English test, we can say DET, but I don't want to say like that, but I say Duolingo English test, and the purpose and the function of the test is a relative new and increasingly popular popular test that assesses general English proficiency for academy and professional purpose. It is known and for its convenience and accessibility. And I think this is sorry about the wrong PowerPoint. I think over here is the structure and the test section. That is the literacy and the writing. literacy, conversation, comprehension, and production. The literacy, it means reading and writing, and the conversation is listening and speaking, and the comprehension is reading and listening, and the production is writing and speaking. I think the production is special because over here we can know that is the test is from online. So I think over there there is a structure we can see over there that we have to writing something or speaking something. And the last is scoring system, scoring and assessment system, and usage and the differences. The score are reported on scale of 10 until 160 with increment of 5 points. The score are generally considered equivalent to TOEFL and IELTS scores. Scores are valid for 2 years. It's same with IELTS and IBT. And the usage is gaining rapid recognition, particularly since the pandemic at the 2020, that accepted by 1,000 of university, especially in US, for the admission. And the differences is it is entirely online, it is on demand, and we can access anywhere, and we only need a computer, webcam, and a good internet connection. And I think this is much shorter than another test. Maybe the another test it takes 2 or 3 hours. It's only take an hours, and the significantly is cheaper than TOEFL anything. And the IELTS, it uses innovative question format like a fill the blank or found the word of the missing letters. Yeah, we can speak a sentence or anything we can know about it. That is the simple one. Okay, the conclusion of this test, I think TOEFL ITP, TOEFL IBT or IELTS, and the Duolingo English test all serve is primarily purpose of the assessing English language proficiency, but they differ significantly in the purpose, format, recognition, and also the cost. So I think all of you guys, you have to know and know exactly what you want to apply it, or what you want to use the score for anything. It's like you want to have a job, or you have to apply a scholarship. And I think this is a little bit tips. If you want to apply a job, you can use the ITP and IELTS, because I think this is one of the simple, and we can know that is we use it everywhere. But also I think ITP too is a good, because this is a traditional way. But yeah, if all of it right now is using an internet, so I think the best one is IBT and IELTS. And it is, don't forget, with the scholarship, you can use it for a scholarship too, for applying a job or anything. And the last is Duolingo English test. I think it is to possess or to test our ability for college student. That is, we can know we don't have so much money, but we can test it, the Duolingo English test. We can take that as our motivation, and score we can put it in our mind, can be our motivation too. So from that, I think we hope to get it's like ITP or IBT on IELTS. I think, yeah, we hope it everywhere. And I think that's all. Okay, thank you for watching this video until the end, and see you guys on the next videos.